Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. Come give me a hug. Mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. Get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub.
It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing on first down. It starts. Has a man on target to Johnson. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They motion the slot man right. Third down now. Here's Dart. And he let his man too much there, Buck. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60. Tap. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Bell running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Daniels throwing on third. He finds Pickens left side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Let's go.
And he gets the handoff. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Ready?
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Play action now with Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Cougar 19.
3rd and 1, Daniels. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Viking 18.
Daniels to throw on 4th. Pass brought in by Watson. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield.
18 Cardinals. Go.
Shotgun snap will give to Blue. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Cowboy in. 7 Pirates, Warriors, 17.
2nd and 8. That's Pickens with a catch outright. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Running this one left. Broke through the tackle. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? They did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Darts out of the shotgun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and he gets him a 1st.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, here's Dart. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants hold a slim 2-point lead early. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Gano ready to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Abdul Carter. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Commanders 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They gain 14 on the play, and the Commanders will have a 1st. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Come on.
On the give, it's Blue. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
From the 48. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders face a 4-point deficit. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield and they give it to him. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here goes Dart to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 46. Finds him on the crossing route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
The give here on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Let's go. 19 tight. 70.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
It's now 4th down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Giants with an extra moment to decide whether to go for it or not. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll go. Here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
18, pioneer. Deputy.
Now Daniels off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we can get burned deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, check. Lightning, 18.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. Complete beyond the marker. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Again, Daniels to the air. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He picks up 28 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On first down, here's Dart. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dart gonna throw again. Dumps it off to Robinson. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Sending a receiver left. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
19, target, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Play action now with Daniels. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay, ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by 70.
They'll start the drive with Blue. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. The third down run with Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And the Giants going nickel, third down coming.
60, go.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Daniels now on first down. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go. Bronco lead. Turn 19. Turn 19. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels throwing on third. On target to Musgrave. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
It's a full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Gravity Lions.
And they're going to go. It's Daniels. He's got to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Washington Commanders.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Finds his back. It's Robinson. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It got first down from the 31. Here's Robinson up the middle. Has a lane past the 45. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. 35 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Going on first down. It starts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On first down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 21.
Gano ready to send this away.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Giants are going to take over after the interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And this is thrown to the sideline and well out of play. I think this could draw the grounding call here, and yep, that flag is out. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
An 8-yard gain on that run, but they're going to need an even heftier gain. 3rd and pretty long here.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Dart out of the shotgun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Play fake here, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Let's go. 69 Reds, 70 Rangers, 70 Panther 11, Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Forced out to his right. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him! And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Robinson on the inside give. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Motioning him from the slot right. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Has this at the 6.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one's cut along the left sideline. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, Hawks 70, Hawks 70.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hauled in left side. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
It's a gain of 14.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. In a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now give left side. Across midfield to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Will line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Gano ready to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Daniels on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels now. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, This is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Let's go. No.
On first down, here's Daniels. Davis makes the play along the sideline. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
18 cards.
To throw again, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Third and short, Daniels. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders losing by 14.
On the jump.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Mustang 19. Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing now. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Go.
To throw, Daniels. Cut out left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready,
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of third down. The looking to throw it. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ready, set.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Panther 60, 19 Lions, Warriors 17. Hurt, right there, hurt.
Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants make one of their best plays at the end. Coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.